Greetings, programs. Per Pianissimo here, and welcome to Minecraft FTB Genesis. This is an amazing mod pack, and it's actually a beginner's mod pack. It's a shorter pack. It's got lots of mods, but it's made for beginners. And I've seen experts have trouble getting through this pack because it is a lore-based pack. They have used mods in order to create a story, and it's incredible, but you have to read the lore. You gotta read it. Sorry, and my Zoom is not working. So, all right, let's get started here. We are graduating farm simulations today. We are going to kiss these guys a goodbye. We're gonna take our dolls and dishes and move them over to the new simulation. So let's see where we are as far as our quests go. We just finished a dangerous path, and we are almost done with thermal extractions. We could probably finish this. What I need to do is just go demolish all of the stuff, all of those barrels that have the seeds in them. I think what I want to do though is plant our crops first, and then while they're growing, we'll go do the seed thing. Go do the thing. So where we are is sprouting new life. No, it is selective breeding. Okay, we are working our way up here. In fact, we actually have to go demolish those barrels in order to find the seeds. All right, so in the meantime, let's make our Terrawort. By exposing the alien flora to our atmosphere, it's taken on an entirely new property. This plant now seems edible and extremely robust. In fact, it seems to be able to cure the user of radiation and other maladies. Please submit a sample immediately so that our scientists in the Nexa can continue to discover additional properties. So this is how you do it. Really. So the Terrawort, you can eat it, and if you're outside and you're getting the radiation poisoning, you can eat it and it makes it go away. But to tell you the truth, it's not really worth it. Just wear your suit, you know. Just wear your protective gear. Should always wear your protective gear. So to breed Terrawort, you normally need to create a breeding bed similar to stickweed breeding. Remember our long rows, but with netherwort. Luckily, our scientists have discovered the netherwort mutate rapidly in the presence of cold. Placing a snow block under the farmland where you plant netherwort should yield Terrawort when grown. So we are going to demonstrate over here. No plants next to it. We'll do this, and we'll plant you there. Now, do I have the things in my inventory? I do. Cells, fertilizer, some yummy stew. So, let's put our crop analyzer. Oh, where's our crop analyzer? Guess we better go get it. Just to make sure that we have all of the info. Did I dump it in here? Oh, helps to let the lag catch up to your typing. There we go. Get up there, get up there. Okay. Too far. There we go. All right. I keep the combination of one of the step assists doesn't play nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is put our snow under there. Okay, this is where the magic happens. Check our fertilizer and water. So let's give you a bit of fertilizer and some water. Now, it really not entirely necessary. These are going to be like first level plants because they're planted from the raw material. But as I said, it's a good practice to get into. Okay, So it says scan 1 of 4, so we're just going to go ahead and fully scan them. And you see growth, gain, and resist, all 1s. Needs 19. You can't really do a whole lot more here because we've got crap soil and crap environment and everything else. But we can take care of at least not letting it die because we've given it fertilizer and water. So we have that one planted, and then we have this one planted, which will end up just basically full-grown netherwort, which we can get a seed from. This one, once it gets to, I think it has to be fully grown first. Okay, so it has 3 stages. Once it is at stage 3, it'll be fully grown, and then it will transform into netherwort, or to the terra wort, which is what we need. Okay, while that is doing its thing, how am I walking so fast? It's like I have a buff. How did I get a buff? I don't have a buff. Armor toughness. I have no... Oh, it's the crown. It's the crown. It's just normally speeds me up. All right. So for now, unless I go to the nether, which I better remember if I do. Inventory still locked. Eat the cake. Open the backpack then. Put you guys away. And we really don't need these right now either, but we do need this. Let's put this guy in here because we're going to unload everything. There's our Faru seed. Very nice. We really don't need dirt. Not as important. Okay. We better put that in our backpack. Good deal. Okay, we're going to need axes. So let's use this little one up. Right. Okay. Oh, let's go ahead and check, because once this netherwort is done, we can unpack. I take the back, we can't, because we still have to find those seeds. I wonder if I should turn off step assist. Okay. Yeah, they have a little more to go. Let's go find those beet seeds. Did I go the wrong way? Nope. Alright, put the rest of the stuff in our storage. Probably need to save the redstone that I have, otherwise I would use it. Let's go ahead and put that away too. Okay, can we make... Do we have another crate? It's loaded with netherrack. Of course it is. Can I sort that? Yes, I can. Do I have enough stuff to make another crate? Iron. I don't have any more iron bars. I don't have any more sand either. Alright, well, we'll just load it up in a few barrels, I guess. We're gonna get some. We're gonna get some, that's for sure. Yeah, we have a few here already. And that way, when we free up some crates, we can, yeah, bring them back. Bring them back a little easier. Okay. That's, yeah. Okay, so it works until I need it to work. There we go. So we just have to demolish all of this. Yes, it's going to take a little while. Let's use up the stone one first. This would be nice if we could get an excavate one first. So we may just stop when we find the seeds that we need. We'll go all around the outside. Because for the most part, I found the good stuff around the outsides. A gem, an apotheosis gem, which we will not use until much, much later. Here we are. Yes, this was an unplanned stream. The idea is that I'll stream... Whoops. That's not good. That I will stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But I had some time today. Okay, this is what we need. Beetroot. Red, orange, and I think we need green ones. Let's see. But we need at least 2 of each. Alright, we'll just keep looking. I didn't bring my moss with me, unless it's in my backpack. Oh, I guess let's go look. Oh, hey. But we did find the rest of these. Bam. This is the only Enderman essence in the game. But being nether pearl, or sorry, ender pearls. That doesn't... Do I have something else in that chapter that I haven't finished? I guess I do. A dangerous path. Wasn't danger, it was thermal extractions. Oh, we'll make a bronze alloy. So we need to have an alloy smelter first anyway. I don't think we... Don't think there's another way. Let's see. If we had dust, but then we might be able to make the dust with a engineer's hammer. Okay. So yeah, we might do that when we get back. But now we can decide what we want to use our first ender pearls on. We could make an ender chest. I was looking for my moss, wasn't I? Where's my moss? Quick way home. Did I dump it in here? You know what? I probably destroyed it all, didn't I? I used it all while I was outside. Okay. Alright, fine. Let's take a quick trip outside then. You, and you, and you. Gonna need our hammer. There we are. We have plenty of... Yeah. Plenty of stuff to be going on with. Because all I want is a few iron bars and then maybe a little bit of redstone. I need to make a clock too. I should take one of those red beds with me. That'd be kind of smart. Yeah, this is dangerous, man. It's less dangerous out here than right outside my place. Okay, let's see. What have we got? What do we got? Yeah, there's got to be a rail down there that they're trying to get me from. Where can we find the underground access to the underground rails? There's only a little spot there. I think it's going to be up here. And then there's a tower right here. I don't know if we've been into this copper building yet or not. Let's head to that. I don't think it will matter too much that it's nighttime because we won't head into the city. So I'm trying something new for music today, the Streamlabs music. And I think I'll need to try and curate my own lists, my own playlists. For now, this one isn't too bad. It's the synthwave one. Yes, we have already demolished that copper building. We have some bricks here we can use. Bricks, I mean iron bars that we can use. Okay. Still didn't bring my moss. Oh, really? I took out all of the quartz around. Yeah, let's just do the quartz because it's easy. I took all the quartz around the bars. Didn't get the bars. There we go. Yes, we'll need sand too. I wonder if any of those things are made out of sandstone. Not that I recall. See, terracotta. Lots of bricks, stone bricks. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay. One of these might have a way down into the rail system. It's a better eat. Do I see any sandstone? I do not. So we may have to grab a little bit more sand. Well, let's check this out. I don't know what's down in the dirty water here. Access to the rail. And a lot of salt. Diorite. Alright, let's raid this building first. At least we'll go home with something other than just some iron bars. But we do need to get some rails. We'll get some redstone happening. Alright, here's a way to do that. I hope I have more iron on me. Oh, man, I didn't. Well, I'll just have to head back and pick it up. We have cabbage and tomato. That's exactly what we need. Improved seed enhancer. 15s. That's exactly what we need. One iron ingot isn't going to do it, though. Let's go ahead and remove you. Yep. All right, let's go home and back. Home and back again. Okay, hammer. Give me all the hammer. Iron hammer. Great. And we'll just dump all... Oh, no! Give me my melons back, please. You can have those. We'll just take care of all of these later. That's enough to make 2 crates. But we have to remember to go and get sand before all is said and done. Backpack. Let's quaff some pumpkins. Yeah, that's nice. It fills up food and water. Okay, back. Bam. All right. And you. Might as well take the few bits of copper we got. Okay, underground we go. I hear someone trying to dig up. Ooh, okay. Well, what have we got over here? Cassiterite. I don't think we need... Well, you know, just in case, we're here. Let's go ahead and at least grab the ore that we have. You can't get me. Don't even try. Wow, there's quite a bit here. Huh. And dirt. We need sand, though. Okay, close enough. Hello, dude. Slain. Okay, this is where we want to go. Probably got a bunch of stuff inside here. Alright, are you it? Are you it? Okay, now north and south. is okay. East and west, there are special rooms that have spawners like you would not believe. Really? Speedy dude. Somebody's... Look at him. Look at him go. Come on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Best or worst decision of your life. That looks like salt. I don't know if I could actually make it over there. Oh, I guess that's gravel. I thought that was sand for a minute. Okay. What I wanted to do was see if I had, yeah, these old picks. Let's use these old picks. Now we can use these on the Amadron tablet network to trade them in for redstone, I believe. Oh, it was probably iron. These we demolish for redstone. But when we're better equipped, like with pneumaticraft armor, we'll head down these tunnels and go east-westish, because there's some really good loot to be had. I don't think I could take them out, because they, like, these rooms have 2 witch spawners and a blaze spawner each. And that's in addition to skeleton and zombie and some pretty nasty stuff. So, unfortunately, I'm not quite prepared for all of that. Because trying to take out the spawners takes a long time. And do we have cardboard boxes? Box. Cardboard? I don't know if I cough while I'm in the typing situation, if it even works. Let's see. Throwing card. Huh, that's interesting. No, so it doesn't look like there's an easy way to transport spawners, at least as a newbie. Or pick them up to disable them really fast. Yep. So as soon as we get a helmet, though, and that we can make the hacking enhancements, we only end up with normal mobs out here, and we can disable the spawners before we get too close to them. So the goal is to get enough redstone that we can comfortably make another RF Tools storage box to take all of our crop junk and our farming paraphernalia with us. Okay, now synthetic acquisitions. Prime delivery. Okay, we'll have to get our tablet first. I wonder if it'll show up in the JEI as to what they'll take. It does. Okay, so you get iron for the rails, but you get redstone for the powered ones. So that's what we'll go for. A little bit more. Just a little more. So my music is good, huh? That's good to know. All right. Say something in Twitch, too. Oh, Poet and War gets credit at the end. It doesn't pick up the moderators on YouTube. It does pick up moderators on Twitch. It's still actually picking up one of my bots, which isn't even working at the moment. Alright. Whether it even exists still, I don't know. Until I started streaming this, and, well, last week, this in Vintage Story. Well, I started streaming last week. I think it was at least 2 years since I had done any streaming. Okay, we need to go back home, back up the stairs to look up for, oh my goodness. Back up the stairs to look for some sand. Let me see. I don't think I have any. Oh yeah, redstone torch. Gotta love it. Okay, let's see. Sand. We do have another sandstone. Okay, so we can make one more crate. Let's do this way. Cyclic crate. Bam! And oh yeah. Nice. So I really didn't need to, well, no, I had to get the bars. That's right, I had to get the bars. We'll worry about those guys later too. Powered rail. Let's get out of there. Guess I have to look it up from here. Okay, 6 for 1 redstone. I wonder why that's not working. That's because I'm not hitting T. Yep, we can just convert the torches back to redstone dust. Redstone death. I know some people consider that practical death in this pack, but you know, you just have fun and progress the way the pack wants it, and then there's really no issue. Okay, RF tools. That's not going to be storage. Controller. Oh, that's right. We have to be able to make a yes, a quantity card. It's not showing up there. Show a storage controller. That, hey. Modular storage. There we go. All of them. So what did we involve here? We couldn't make the machine frame yet. We had to make the personal chests. We have an extra circuit, do we not? Oh, we need refined iron. Do I have any in here? No. Iron. Yeah, we want to process that first if we can. That is not the furnace. That's the furnace. Okay. Refined iron, and then what do we need? Copper nuggets. Nether quartz. Quartz. Oh, we have plenty. Copper. Let's get some copper. There we are. Put all you guys up for now. And look at this. I should have finished off those picks. No, instead we're going to bring them with us again. My iron pick's almost dead too. That's not good. Once we get 7, I think we can get started with this. Let's make our controller. And then number 2. I think we can go up to 3. Ooh, redstone block. Do we want to do it? We could make copper blocks, absolutely no problem. We have to make more chests. That could be bad too. Oh, it might not show up because of that. Okay. So, can we do it this way? Yes. How much redstone are we sporting right now? I think it's going to be important that we do that, so let's do this. And make a 3. I, in fact, do not have more chests. Let's see. Hello there, Facebook. Just a moment. Oh, and thank you for the subscription from YouTube. Lola, good morning. Good after. Actually, it's good evening here. Make a gold pickaxe, whatever for. In fact, I don't even think I have gold yet. Oh, I do. I do. Nah, don't really need one. But I've got a couple remnants of a stone pickaxe right now. Okay, what I need are chests. What kind of wood do I have? Logs? I have acacia. I don't want to use the acacia. You know what? We've got some wood that can be harvested in here. We do. Okay, there's an oak sapling of a very good... I say we grab this. Wow, there's 2 acacias too. Yeah. Let's just let all of this grow again. We had better check the fertilization levels. That was kind of a mistake. Do not want to try those. Yeah, see, because none of them have any fertilizer. Hopefully they don't die. Did I put the fertilizer in here? Oh. Yay! Remember, these are... Well, actually, some of these aren't, because they were bred by the sugarcane, weren't they? I guess we'll find out when we move. We'll get all of the crops analyzed, so we'll know exactly how they are. Okay, so we still have netherwort here. One thing I do want to check, I don't think this ever had any soul sand in it. No. Because soul sand will turn... Ah, see, there we go. Look, all I had to do was blink. So now we have terrawort. Alright, so do we harvest the terrawort itself or the seed? So we're about to find out. Yes. Okay, we have that accomplished. Let's let that grow back. And we'll go ahead and harvest this seed. I'm in the United States. Looks like my viewer from Facebook is in the Philippines. So, is it morning there? I would think if it's not morning there, it's really, really, really early. Okay. We need a chest. I think we've got enough. Like this to make chests. Great. Give me my refined iron. Now, we want the number 3 here. Right, 4 I think needs some stuff that you... I don't have another block of redstone in me. So, no, that's good. That's good. And what we should do... There's a bunch of things that just need to be done. Let's get some power in here and get our Amadron tablet. Which means some charcoal. Should only take 1. Okay. I do not like... Sorry for the pause screen. I don't like music with words in my background. Let's see. So this is a new app. I still have to, I don't know, curate a little more music, I think. Okay. And that didn't sound like synthwave to me either. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Lola. Thank you for stopping by. They're going to go eat. So I guess it is maybe breakfast time. I don't know. Probably well, some sort of meal there. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff now. Go in there. Refined iron. We do have a tier 3 storage module, and we did make the refined. Did we not? I guess we didn't. Okay. So that we need to make a personal chest. That's right, because we were short on the refined iron. Give us one of those. And one of these. And there we go. What did it... Okay, it's not liking that. Do I have... Am I out of circuits? No, there's my circuits. And my chest. Huh, that's weird. I've never had it. All right. I've never had it bug out on me on the personal chest before, but here we go. Thank you. Modular storage. Hooray! Okay, we'll use this for all of our crops. But we still need to open up the simulation. Okay, prime delivery. Yes, we want our tablet. Speaking of tablet, let's get another chest out of here. Hello, Penny from YouTube. Thank you for joining my stream. Just doing a little Minecraft FTB Genesis and kind of all over the place at the moment, but you know, we'll end eventually. We'll eventually bring it all together. Okay, we need to grab our rails. Rail. Type. Let's see. All right, hang on just a minute. Penny Zenny. That's really cool. I like to ask people where they got the idea for their name. I think it's neat. It helps you to get to know people, I think, where they come up with their little handles. Let's see. That tablet is what we need. Okay, so we have... It doesn't say how many we have. How many do we have? We have 21, so we can only get 3. We're missing inventory or fluid tank. Oh, okay. Shift click. There we go. To tell it that that's where it's going to find the stuff. Okay, and I know we have at least a stack. And then we hit place order. And then it will send a little bitty Amazon drone, or Amadron, excuse me. There he is. He's taking the rails. Boop. And then there'll be another one that comes back. Now that payment is gone. And he's the delivery. Yay. And there we have 3 more redstone dust. All that work. Well, we got more redstone from the redstone torches than anything else. Well, now that I have 2 more crates, I went ahead and made RF tools storage. Okay. Let's put you guys away. And let's see. Excuse me. I didn't have a chance to hit the button that time. We don't have any more axe, it's just the picks. All right. We need to find a couple more beet seeds. I don't have any blocks to build with. Arrgh. Fine. Ooh, I don't have my gear on. I better be careful. Oh, I have it on. Yeah. We're very dumb coming out here at night. I feel like holding my breath will keep me out of danger, but it doesn't usually work that way. I see somebody across the way. That should be enough. Bye. It's okay. I'm gone. It is dangerous out there. All right. Have a drink of tea, and hopefully that helps my throat a bit. Had a performance yesterday, a lot of singing, and I'm not normally a vocalist. I play the piano. But I had an opportunity to sing with a mass choir. I played for our choir, and then we sang with a mass choir, and it was incredible. It was really worth the experience. But very hard on my throat. I had a tonsillectomy in, gosh, when I was 17, so it was a very long time ago. And it did a number to my vocal cords. I've never really been able to hold a really good pitch since then. So that's where the gravelly voice comes from. It's not from smoking or anything. But there we go. That should take us up. There we go. But it makes it hard to sing very well. But I can, at least I know when I'm on pitch. I'm going to be able to hold it, but I know where the pitch is. So, and it was such a big choir, I could blend in pretty well. So it was definitely a lot of fun. All right. So we are looking for more beet seeds. We're just going to go around the outside. Again, most of the stuff is along the outside. One of the major things, well, there's a few major things that you want to find in here. One of them are those enderminescences that let you have the 4 ender pearls right away before you get your little piglin trades going. Another one is the floral essence, which we'll need soonish to make the Botania petals of the colors that we need. The other one are these silly beet seeds. Did I get them? I think I did. Yes. Let's go ahead and finish the outside here, and then we'll see about getting our seeds planted. There we are. Let's see across the way. I don't know if you, yeah, there they are. We've got another 2 levels of barrels to demolish. Okay. I should have brought the RF Tools stuff over here. Oh, I found 4 more. Well, that's neat. I thought you only got the 8. Maybe you get 16. Oh, maybe you start out with 8 ender pearls. That's nice. This is the mystical flower essence. That's the other like super important thing that you need. Let's try to get all of these crop seeds. We can't plant the rice yet. We don't really need the flower seeds yet either. Actually, we don't. Yeah, we'll put the essence away. We won't need those. We need the cabbage seeds. What else is here? More crop seeds. We'll need those later. Beet seeds. We want the tomatoes. If you see any onions, let me know. Holler if you see the onions. I think I got lucky one time and just got onions from out front by busting a piece of grass. So all of the beet seeds. Okay, I think. And we don't need the flax because we've already got hemp seeds going. Okay. Boop. I seem to have a problem with my Facebook chat. Hang on. All right, I hope that fixes it. It was scrolling weird, not letting me see what was going on. Okay, so let's... Do we want to wait on the beet seeds? I think we want to wait on the beet seeds. What we'll do is pack up the other simulation first, which means we need these. All of this stuff. And then we'll activate it. Okay, let's put you down. Put our module in there and lock the module. There we are. We're just going to put anything and everything inside. Ooh, except the stuff that doesn't go there. Great. Of course, let's drop this stuff off, clear our inventory. Make things go faster. We don't make a mess at the beginning. You can go in there. So yeah, was it 2 more? 2 more ender essences and we can make 4 more pearls. So what can we make? We can make ender chests. Ender pouch would be really nice to have a chest to go with it. We can make chests to automatically bring things in here from the farming simulation. I don't know. Let's dump those. Crop. You guys. Seed. Eid. Okay, that works. We don't... Oh, yeah. This enhancer. Not the overgrowth seed. And while we can still see it... And just scroll down. Bone meal. And bones. Hemp. Or, sorry, hemp. Kelp. Don't really need the nether wart in there. We're going to want to bring our macerator. And let's see. Any more crop related stuff? Flowers. Soul sand. We could probably leave that in here. Stone hoe, but I think we have a good hoe now, don't we? I think we have a diamond hoe that we found. Food, don't need it. No, I think we're good for now. All right. Let's go pack up. We'll just drop the macerator in there. Just have to remember it's there. I think I want to keep the analyzer for now. Definitely take this. And these. We can leave the barrels here. I mean, it's not like we have any shortage of barrels. I do believe we cleaned out in here. Unless we want the lectern. won't be bad. Actually, we do need the lectern, don't we? Okay. Ah, let me out. This stuff can go in there. And the rest of you, go in there. Nice. All right, what do we have? You know what? We need to clean around the edges too. Because we can get the different colored flowers. All right. Well, some of the music that we're listening to isn't too bad. Got to remember to pick up what drops. I don't know if we have access to a magnet this early or not, but it will be soon. We're going to get the new farming simulation set up. Well, we got another hour. Boy, didn't realize it was going to take me so long just to get everything going. I think there's some wheat back here just hiding. Oh, I completed a quest for farming wheat. Okay. I wonder, I think it might be random from breaking grass and stuff to get some of the Farmer's Delight crops. I also find, I think, onion seeds in some of the chests out in the buildings in the city. All right, I think that'll do it. Do I want all these hemps? Let's harvest 3 and get 1 seed. Okay, they must be a decent level. I think they have to be level 20 before... No, okay. So even the lower levels, sometimes you get a chance at getting a seed. Even when the crop isn't fully grown. Might as well take our sticks. We're going to need so many. All right. That is not the right box. This is the right box. Yeah. Gotta love the big boxes. Big storage. All right. Let's get our rainbow flower seed. Ooh, we got 2 seeds. Must not be a terrible one. All right, now we got the nether, or the terra wart. Left click to get the seed. Oh my gosh, it didn't give it to me. It actually did not give me the seed. Well, bummer. We gotta make sure to use the shovel on this snow block. Did we get all of the snow? Yes, we did. Fine. We will breed a better terra or better nether wart, and we'll just make another terra wart plant. We got plenty of nether wart to plant, and you just need a snow block underneath it. So, all right, I think I'm just going to mow down these seeds. Let's see. Here were our breeders. So all the stickweed. And then we'll just right click these guys. And we'll left click all of our new seeds. Yeah, we'll analyze all of these, so all we're keeping are the best seeds. And let's harvest some sugar cane. All right, crop sticks. Use an axe on them. There we go. Yep. Again, this is one of the bottlenecks of the pack, but it's not bad. If you know what you're doing, it doesn't take too long. Plus, we're going to do the extra hard breeding. We're going to get out of this place and go into the new farm simulation, which is set up for optimal farming, for the optimal farming experience. Okay. That looks like that's it. Oh, let's make sure that we've got everything picked up too. Did we just luck out and have just enough room for all of that stuff? We did. We did. All right. There's one more thing I want. We may have to come back in here at some point, but... Thank you. Let's put you guys in there. Okay, and our modular storage. Thank you. Bye-bye, newbie farm simulation. And because I can. I don't like leaving a trunkless tree, but... This one was always in the way anyway. Just, you know, that's gonna bug me, so we'll just do this. We'll just give it a little trunk. Alright. Is our farm in there? Yes, we're going to unload it. Beep. Okay, quests. Oh, look, we can get sand. I forgot about getting sand from the task screen. Okay. Quests. Selective breeding. Alright, we did the Terahoo. Let's take out... Oh, okay, so they give us Terrawort crop seeds. Probably some decent ones, too. In fact, I'm going to check. I'm nosy. Oh, they don't even tell us. Oh, well, this is a good way to demonstrate how the crop analyzer works. We'll just do one. Okay, they're 555s. Might as well do this one. So, yeah, that's not bad. And I've yet to find a use to really need a lot of Terrawort. So we'll breed a little bit and then we'll be done with it. Okay, let's get our beet seeds out. Beet seeds. Okay, now there are two ways of doing this. I don't know how you got these, but these are clearly not authentic. I must admit, however, that your workmanship is second only to my own. I believe I can trust you with my research if you've been able to make such a faithful reproduction of my work. I think perhaps you're supposed to get a beetroot seed and plant it, and then discover the different... that they're actually different. They're beets, but they're different. And then we get another spatial storage cell. The strange transmission resonates from within the fields. Its source is unknown, as if it's coming from the plants themselves. After some investigating, you've confirmed there is a message hidden in the very genetic structure of the plants here in the seed vault. After some quick translation, you determine the message reads, "The beetroot was so aptly chosen as to be the root of all evolutionary genetics for Illyria's future. Find the 3 variant strains and submit them to prove you are qualified to access my research." So, we did notice there was something unusual about them, and we found them in the seed vault. Apparently, some predecessors of ours, maybe they didn't know what they were for because they were just stashed, but they were bred. So we discovered that. And now, enhanced farming. You are a skilled botanist indeed to recognize my masterful work. I trust you will care and provide for the plants herein, and I hereby grant you full access to my private labs. It's the soil, you see. Subsoils and ideal conditions seem to make the plants grow so much better. To that end, I've created a superior version of my original farming simulation, and I now place it in your capable hands. Good luck. P.S. Just as I have created my own virtual environments, I encourage you to do the same. To that end, I've left you a few spatial discs to create your own simulated environments. Best wishes, Dr. Thorne. So, yeah, they basically have made us... Okay, it says go to the simulation chamber. There we go. And let's get this out of there. And put one of our unformatted ones in there. Let's put the farm away. Put away the farm. We get a couple more cells. Some cables. You'll know why later. And then we're going to activate the simulation. And with that, I'm going to put these away too because they are not labeled. Let's go ahead and save this. We're going to name it. Let's get rid of those. Enhanced farm. Thorne's farm. All right. Let's put her back in. Woohoo! Okay. And we're going to wait. Yes. Just in case. Just in case. But it is health break time, and I will be gone. I won't be gone for very long. What it my son said it's F3 escape. Did that work? Hey, it did. We will be right back. And we are back. Game no longer paused. All right, let's open the doors. Woohoo, here we go. Look at this. Now, this is set up to be like the ideal areas for the Industrial Craft 2 crops. So, you do need the land hydrated to plant your crop sticks and things. Other than that, it doesn't work with hydration. You have to have those water cells. But they do work with something called subsoil. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to need to make a bunch of shovels because I want this area cleaned out. As you can see, we have 4 levels underneath the subsoil. You get 4 levels of subsoil, and these are all soul sand. I think... No, showing the crop analyzer will not work. When we set our RF tool storage down, I can show you how that works. But we are definitely going to be taking out a whole big section of this. And here we have, very sad, Dr. Thorne's corpse. Here is where we find out what actually happened to her. I am Dr. Thorne, renowned Illyrian botanist, and if you're reading this, I am already dead. I may have overreached in my designs. With the plants unable to thrive in the physical world, I have tried to emulate a physically variant reality inside of the Nexa. To everyone's astonishment, it actually worked. The plants could live in the soil and be transferred between worlds. Something was happening inside, though. Instead of growing, the plants seemed to just remain as they entered, never maturing. I created a spatial anchoring device, and I plan to digitize myself into the farming simulation to force the area to remain active. The problem is, time flows differently here, and I have no way out. I had expected the simulation to end mere seconds after I went in. Sadly, this is not the case. The simulation has been running now, with me inside, for what feels like months. I have taken ill as well. I believe something in the Weedex I was using caused it. I was modifying the plants to be immune to weeds, but it appears the Weedex is quite poisonous. If you find this, I hope you fare, F-A-R-E, fare better than I did. I do believe it possible to tag this area for loading and leave a transmission device in, so the plants can stay working always and allow you to enter and exit without suffering my fate. May Illyria be with you. Aww. So, very sad, Dr. Thorne. In my lore play world, I've actually created her a little shrine. Oh, anyway, she has left us a lot of good stuff on her bod here. A crop library, for one. An industrial work table. I haven't quite figured out if that's super useful yet. Bunch of crop sticks, always good. Cyan terracotta, probably to make a sink, but we already have that. Okay, let's get our RF tools storage down. And crate. Eat the cake, eat the cake. Let's get our industrial work table down. I don't think it, excuse me. I don't think it takes power. No, it does not. And thought it gave us a memory module. I don't see it here. This is also a crate that will retain its items when you pick it up. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and put some of the crop seeds away. When we get the redstone, we will make this a simulation. Once we get the crops going, we'll make this a simulation that stands on its own. So it doesn't matter whether we have it loaded or unloaded, it'll always be active, and we can just teleport in and out. But you have to put the waystone down after. So where is my hoe? There's the hoe. Like this. There we go. P for plunk. For plunking it down. Okay. Bone block ribs. Do I have... my chisel? Okay. Let's make this into a regular bone block. Those will also be useful. Okay. You know what we need to do? Dump all of this stuff in here that we're not going to have a use for, but still needs to stay in. And let's grab these. Drop them off outside. Let's put our IC2 stuff in here for now. We will need what? We're going to need some chests here too. I forgot I had all these rubber balls on me. Sparks. Those are great for putting in a few light sources because you can see it's not completely lit up. In fact, well, hi. This is made to create a dark room so you can, I don't know, cultivate red wheat and stuff, but I've found that it's not necessary. You can't get me. You're locked in there, bud. Why don't we go ahead and take him out? Because there is a bug with the simulations. Once you unload it and load it up again, you end up with light in here. So although it's dark now, the slabs obviously need to be changed out because that's why you've got stuff spawning in there. But light ends up being generated automatically by the walls, and it's kind of a pain. So it's best to get this in its own simulation right away, especially if you plan on using that room. But I am going to show you. You don't have to use that room. It is super simple to breed all of the crops you could ever need. Let's get this stuff put away. Our RF tools stuff. Gonna need those. You guys can get put away. There. And we will keep the cables. In fact, do we have... Let's make some more of these. That should be more than enough. We always use these, so it's not like we're going to be short anything. We don't have any other machines in here, do we? This is a Applied Energistics card. No, we do not. Okay. Flux converters, obviously nothing's hooked up, but we've got immersive engineering thermoelectric generators. We can't even make these in this pack. All right. So, but they're all set up. They are all set up. Ooh. Yeah, let's not do that. What we need is our Amadron. Let's see. Synthetic acquisitions. We need... Aha. Some machines, particularly those that require LV, MV, HV voltage from IC2, require that you pick up machines with a wrench. Using a pickaxe will result in a loss of the machine, returning only a machine frame. Make sure you always use a wrench. Let's go ahead and get that going. You know, instead of messing with our machines, we really should be doing some crops and getting them at least growing. Let's see. Was it just under wrench? Wrench synthesis 160. I'm thinking we want 2 charcoals. Okay. While we're waiting for that, we'll leave these guys alone. Let's get some crop sticks and our stick reeds. Let's see. If you hit control, everything shows up. Stick reed. 25s. These are probably even more powerful. Okay, that should be all the stick reed. Yes. Okay. Crop analyzer, which... Ooh, okay, that's something we want to do. As soon as we get the quest, what are we at? We need to hook up some cables down below. Because this... Oh, it's got some energy in it. In fact, let's use the energy over here. Bam, look at that. Normally you'd have to resubmit that into the Nexa through the task screen, and you can power this up. But this is super simple once you get this simulation running. All right. See, you can just recharge your crop analyzer right there. Okay. I'm wondering if we should just drain the power out of these first. Okay, crop analyzer. Shift, and let's just... Oh, we don't need the terawart. Let's get all of these analyzed. Unfortunately, it has to be like a stage 4 analysis. That's... Okay, that's one of our initial stick reeds. 25s. Surely we bred a better one. Did we not? Those are still yuck. Nine, 6. Ah, there we go. Those are better. So we are going to put these down over here. And we're just going to do some breeding rows. We'll have to do them, fertilize them and everything by hand until we get, until we get the supplies needed to make a crop matron. But after we get these started, we'll go ahead and work on that because we have power now. We don't even have to, I mean, we barely have to set up the system. It's all there. And they gave us the cables to do it with. Okay. Stick reed. We're gonna do this. We might as well, you know. Once it grows... Oh, shoot! I made this mistake once before. Let's go get water cell. Hurry, hurry, hurry. That was dumb. I lost 2 seeds already. Dang. I lost more than 2. Okay, we never plant good crops until you've got fertilizer down. Problem when you stream. Okay, I like to do 2 fertilizer and a water. So let's get our crop analyzer on our bar. Let's see, look how fast they grow. And they ticked, their growth ticked before I got back and died. Yeah. Fertilizer, water, good. Oh, up. Accidentally hit the water twice and it just harvested them instead. If you harvest it early, you don't get stickweed, you get sugarcane. Somehow I was hitting the farmland and not the crop sticks. Okay, you get another fertilizer. Okay. I'm wondering, what do we want to do first? We got that side. Let's just do this side all together. I can't shift click them. And you get some more fertilizer. And water for everyone. Except you. Alright, one more line. Then it'll be a little safer to start. I can't believe I did that. I'm always so careful. See, I even practice with the little bitty crops, so I don't do this with the big ones. So excited to get this planted, get this started. We lost 4 seeds, something like that. Now this will prevent our seeds from dying immediately. Even the 3131s we usually get to full growth and then just hang out there. As long as they don't have a growth tick, they'll live. Okay, so you need a clone stick right there, a clone stick right there. We'll clone you up this way. And you know what? We're just going to double crop stick everybody. They'll clone until they get a chance to crossbreed. And since this is, you know, in the middle here, we'll just pop out any crops that aren't stick reeds and just clone them all the way up. And then crossbreed what we can. And that way, anything that we end up with is already a 25 level seed. 25 is important because below 25, like I said, if you have to break the crop before it's fully grown, you don't get a seed. At least with the high level crops. Like diamond, gold, I have yet to be able to get a seed when it's at stage 3 of 4 because it's not fully grown, and have it give me a seed without, without it being above level 25 or so. So That is at stage 3. Yeah, the stickweed will grow no problem. But see, the metal crops will not grow fully. They'll get to 3 of 4, but they won't completely grow unless you actually have a metal block of that crop type underneath it. For example, if I'm growing iron or ferro, if I want it to fully grow so I can harvest the iron off of it, it has to have an iron block underneath it. So we will set this one up here with the automation. I've just got a zombie farm in there. We'll set this one up with the automation and put the blocks underneath that we need. But for now, the idea is that these will all clone. And some like, oh, this is what we want. This is one that we want. There's only one that looks like this. And it is a bone flower. See, right there. If you scan it once, shift click with your crop analyzer, it'll tell you the name of it. And you have to get to 4 for it to tell you all of the stats. Let's go ahead and use up the rest of the energy in this guy. Somehow, how are these guys getting... They're not even connected, and somehow they're getting energy. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It shows what's up here, but I don't know. For some reason, this was showing that it was full. It must have 2 buffers. That's probably it. Because I'm still draining the rest of the power here. And it's got a little bit left. Alright, let's go finish scanning that bone flower. Sweet! Okay, now what this does, it'll only grow to like stage 3 of 7, but you can get the seed. And we will replant it over here. Plant all of our bones. Yes, yes, yes. Over here. And then our iron, we'll plant a row down here because we need the iron for our next step of breeding. Oops. That's another thing I want to do is get rid of this because you can still destroy farmland. Okay. I don't think there's a way for me to make it to where it does horizontal. See, that's... I get spoiled with Vintage Story. Although, actually, I don't want it like that. I like to put the crop matron underneath so I can see it through the water with a slab like this. Okay. I used up all the crop sticks, did I not? Nope, I got a lot left. So this will be our next phase of crossbreeding. Will be all of this stuff. And we'll bring our bone flowers, I think, all the way down here. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we just do the I don't know. It's hard to determine because we need iron, copper, and gold pretty much planted the whole time. We'll never take those up, nor will we take the diamonds. And I usually like to plant 9 of each, and I think these are, yeah, they're 9. I was planting them in squares last time, but I think I'll just do like full rows. I think I'll do full rows. See, the next step after we get the stickweed breeding what we want. Oh, look. We've got a couple of things here. I think that's probably a melon. These are probably going to be a lot better than the ones we have now. That needs one more stage. Then once we get the farrow... Hey, do we have a seed enhancer? That'll take it to 15. 5s. 15s. Don't they have a 25 version? It's under Sprouting New Life, I believe. That's floral fertilizer. 5s, 15s. Supreme is 25s. Yeah, and I don't think... I thought we got one as a reward. I must have found it in the nether or something, because that's a whole lot of stuff that I have not... I mean, I have a agglomeration plate, but I have not made any of the fertilizer. Wonder where I found it. Wonder where I found it. Let's make sure that I don't have it out here. But I've got to say it's probably in the nether. No, I didn't. I took all of that stuff out, didn't I? Okay, and we already looked up seed. Yeah. Fine. We'll just do... Well, hopefully we get lucky and breed a Pharaoh from here. I don't know. We can get a lot of other stuff from the Pharaoh as well. And I don't use these for much. Alright, what kind of... We have 3 level 1 Pharaoh seeds. Terrawort, you can go away. These are the low level stick reeds. We don't want those. Well, should we do it? We've got a lot of these. Might as well. We can get a little bit of a head start. Let's go see what kind of stuff we have over here. We have a glowberry. Nice. And wait till it's fully grown and then we harvest it. Yay. This is actually a terrawort. How about that? And it is grown too. We need to get rid of it because there's soul sand underneath here. It will convert like really quick. We don't want it to convert back to nether wart on us. Alright, we need crop sticks. Fertilizer is still good. And we'll just touch you up. Okay, so we have stickweed all along the outside here, yes. All good for stickweed. And we don't need you there. Oh gosh, there's another bone flower. That's nice too. That is at stage 3. And see where it says it can't grow. It's got to have a bone underneath, or a bone block underneath it. So, but it is a high level. So I should be able to break this and get the seed. Cross your fingers. Yes. And we're going to... Let's see. Iron, copper, gold, diamonds? Yeah. And then we'll just do bone flowers down here. Okay, we are fertilizing this first though. And crop sticks down this way. This is going to give us the fertilizer we need. There we go. Ooh, yeah, so we're out of fertilizer, aren't we? We better not get too carried away with the crops that we don't need to put it on. We are going to hook our task screen up in here too. That'll enable us to get a lot more. Okay, Mr. Bone Flower, let's do you. There we are. And all set. Okay, we want to clone you this direction. So let's go. You need another crop stick. You need to get to level 3. There we go. Stage 2. Almost there. Unknown crop. Hops. Okay. Take the hop seed. We'll have to plant these elsewhere to get the credit. There are some quests there for a lot of these plants. Stickweed can stay. And melon. It looks like we have 2 melons. So let's bust you. We can go ahead and bust you both because I've got plenty of melons to eat right now. Okay. We don't need more stickweed. We don't need more hops, so we're just going to harvest by right-clicking. I guess we don't get credit for the quest yet. We're not quite there. Unknown crop. This looks like a melon again. Oh, it's cocoa. Cocoa needs, I think, a lot of water. But that's another one we need for quest's completion, so we'll let it grow. More stickweed. We are... Now we got a couple more that we need. $25s. I think that's plenty. Okay, bone flower, let's grow. And we're going to go ahead and plant. Where's our really good stickweed? Probably that one. Do we have any left on the outside except for this silly bone flower that needs to finish growing? Nope. And then you can actually just stand here and this stuff will grow. Just bust it out if it's something you don't need. Nope. Looks like another melon. Oh, another cocoa. Okay. So we can actually 30, 28. All right. Let's take the seed for that one. Beetroot. That's nice. It's a high-level beetroot. We don't have to worry about making it ourselves. Because I like to use beets to make some food. Okay, stickweed. Nope. And stannum. Okay, that is 10. I think that's our 10 crop. We got 15 minutes left, so let's let this breed. Okay. I've got leeway to stream until 10:30. Okay, now let's get the bone flower out though. Go like this and plant you on this end. Now, plants will clone at level 3, but I will show you what we're going to do under here. Bone flower takes a long time to grow. Okay, so ooh, I still can't get under there. Oh my goodness. Dudes. I wonder, can we make it? Oh, no. Oh. I wonder if we go far enough away, will it take those guys out? We need to light that up. Yes! They busted my bricks. Brats. Okay, do we have any torches on us? Yes. Okay. Future note. We light this up like Oh my gosh, that makes a really cool noise. Listen to that. Wow. That is pretty neat. Okay. Now, we shouldn't have problems with stuff spawning in here. I'll take the redstone. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that guy saw me and it was like, oh, I'm coming out. Okay. Had not ever had that happen before. That's nice that we have 10 here. All right. I really want to go through and harvest this stuff, but we got other stuff that we've got to get moving on. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put the actual plants in here. We need these. We were going to do the Faru here, weren't we? At this point, I wonder if I just want to wait. Where are my 3 Faru seeds? Let's do this. And keep those aside for now. Let's drop all this stuff off and get downstairs. Yeah. Let's sort all that stuff. Wow. Okay. These things we're going to need downstairs. And we're going to leave that stuff there. Crop sticks. Anything that we need to leave with that doesn't go in here, we're going to put in my backpack. We need these. I think we're going to need a great deal of shovels. Can probably use our hammer too, because we really don't need to save a lot of that soul sand. But this is what we're going to be doing for a little bit. Come up with some good music. Need something a little more energy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we stop here. What have I got? Okay. Yeah, we stop there. Let's do this like this. There we are. And we're going to break these out. These really make creepy noises. All the soul sand. Yep. So if we need more, there it is. Let's dig out from underneath all of the power modules. So, yep, this is already set up with blue ice and the uranium blocks. So it's going to be generating a lot of power. It won't show, too. It says 0 FE. It just doesn't show the power it generates because it actually has to have an output to make anything. So, kind of weird, but it is what it is. All right. Now, from here, we just take this out until we get to the bricks. Right. And I think there's one more. No, there isn't. That's okay. Oh, creepy, creepy sounds. Okay. So we start here. Let's take this. All right. I guess it's time to actually find us some better music because it sounds like it stopped. Hang on a minute. Oh, so see, that's weird. If you pause the game like this, I think there's a setting that you can use that'll stop the menu from coming up. Okay, we have music. That's fine. I don't want dubstep, but do dubstep really? Okay.
Yes.
Peanut Gallery has voted for dubstep. I don't know if this is any good though, so we'll find out. Eh, too whiny. That sounds a lot like a air horn. I don't think we need an air horn. Okay, that's not terrible. I have cats destroying my house. What's new? Alright. Alright, we want to take everything out underneath this gray area. And there was only one set of bricks there. Yeah. We'll go all the way around. Okay. Eventually, oh, that's right. We have to be careful. Oh no, this doesn't have the soul step or whatever it is. If you've got the buff on your boots to make it easier to walk on soul sand, it'll take out the durability like really fast. So this is where our iron is going to be planted. All right, and we're going to, should we just use shovel on this? We need to clear out around this block of farm, especially because we need to be able to access the subsoil for all of the blocks. It's too bad you can't see what's planted from underneath. Alright, and we will take these bricks out as well. This is the stairs. How far away does it go? Yep, we're going to take all of this out. Yep. We probably should at least allow ourselves to get back up here for now. There we are. But this is all going to go away because this will be its own simulation. Oh look, see, we're cloning already. Let's... put you in there. We'll keep a stack of soul sand. Are these fertilized before I clone them? Yes. I've already done that job, so let's go ahead and clone everybody. Bring it on, bone flowers. Okay, and we are just to this side of the water. So it'll be 6 over. Come on. There we go. So, this is so hard to see. 1, 2, 3. These are all going to be changed to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have to get down underneath the whole way. One of these is going to have... And I left it upstairs. One of those is going to leak water when I bust it, so we'll need to plug it up. Bone blocks. Where's the rest of our bones? Now, we're going to do this. We're going to shift K. Okay, it's not working. I wonder why my... Oh, you don't make bone blocks like that, do you? Oh, I got a bug. What's going on? There they are. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you have to make bone meal out of them first. Alright. Not sure if I'll need bones themselves, but just in case. And now you make Shift K bone blocks. We don't need that many. We need 9. Okay. Fertilizer. Let's put that in there. Here are our 9 bone blocks to get our fertilizer growing. Yeah, not sure I like this tune either. Got some creepy voice. I don't go for the creepy voices. Is that too far? 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. That's because I won't get the water leaking on me until I'm right there. Okay. So, plonk these down. And there we have all of the bones. We're not going to need this up here yet, so I'm going to take this out. And the subsoil for soul sand, let me see if it shows up here. Yes, it gives you 6 nutrients. It lowers, or I'm sorry, 3 nutrients as subsoil, and it reduces the humidity by 1. So, yeah, it works. It's like the highest nutrient soil you can have, which is why this whole farm is made of soul sand. But yes, you need to be aware of that it takes humidity away, because there are a few crops that need a little more. Plus your terra wart, you got to remove all of this, put dirt and your snow block. I don't think you really need the snow block. You just need to keep it away from soul sand so it doesn't turn into nether wart, so you don't lose your terra wart. This is where my crop matron is going to go, and all of the feeding mechanisms for power and water and such. They'll all go in there. So, and our metals will all get planted here. Okay. And then the next step we want to take, so it's getting rid of the extra soul sand. Let's pick these guys up. Whoop, I don't want to fall down in there. Making some glass would be nice. Okay, now, you always use your wrench. Oh, where's my pick? My pick is gone. I got all these little cheapy ones. But you always want to use your wrench to break those machines. Leave the lights up. We'll put glass down there when we can. I don't think the uranium hurts you to walk on it, but it's still paranoid. I'm still paranoid. Okay. Well, there went that pick. Oh, how's our bone flowers are doing? Well, fertilizers all good. Yeah, we have to be really careful, and you definitely don't automate these high level seeds until you've got your fertilizer and water automated. Then you can automate the harvest. All right, we want power. Okay, yeah, we need to change the music. A couple of them that are okay. Not that one. I have no idea what this is. Terracotta is always useful. I don't know what you know. I like a lot of dubstep, but we don't need the little squeaky stuff. I feel like I'm watching Saturday morning cartoons. And the name of this song is Hades. I'm not sure that bodes well, but okay. We need cables Where's our universal cables? All right. We need cables down here. Hello, guys. There we go. And you can see the cables themselves are filling up. One of these converters here or not. This should turn it. We'll try it this way. There we go. Now that will fill this up. And then we use these cables to connect to this stuff, I believe. Let's make sure. It should connect to our IC2 machines. Let me see. IC2? Well, it better, since it's IC2. Okay. And did we not have a macerator? We did. We will put our furnace like right here. So let's put our macerator right there. It's got power. It's got power. I don't know how hard it is to make an iron furnace. What have we got? We should have something that actually takes you through that as well. There we go. What is an EU? Craft a flux converter. Now, remember I said this is a newbie pack? This is teaching you how all of these mods work. A lot of these mods repeat themselves. I should repeat themselves. FTB, Feed the Beast, uses a lot of these mods in their other mod packs. I mean, it's not normally all of them at the same time, but you'll find a lot of these mods in this pack are used in others. So it's important to know how to, use them. This is kind of nice to have. So it tells you, if you read through the quests, how these convert. You need the flux converters to convert your pretty much any power to ICU power. I don't know. It's like the only thing that uses EUs. But you have your immersive engineering. You have your mechanism powers. You've got all sorts of different things. So you need the flux converters to convert to EU. Okay. We get some circuits from making the machine block. That's nice. And that is also IC2 machines. And, oh, that's right. Since we have the industrial work table that we found from Dr. Thorne, that's what gives us the memory stick to go into the work table. I think. Isn't that how it goes? I don't remember. Memory expansion might have to go underneath it. There we go. And okay, this is so you can save more recipes. Don't really remember how this works. Let's try putting it next to it. Find out what happens. What's the worst that happens? Nothing? I don't see that it's doing anything. Yeah, I'm not really sure. We'll just yoink that up for now. Okay, let's put you away. So now we have access underneath here to start working on our crops. Probably need to make a furnace. Let's harvest what we have going on over here. Oh, see, look. This is nice. So it's all fully growing. We don't really need to harvest them yet, so we'll just let them be. But let's get set up to do a round of this stuff here. Put all this stuff away. Let's get crop sticks, fertilizer, And we can use a lot of these wheat seeds too. Oh no, because we really need max fertilizer for this stuff. We need to go get our task screen. And hydration cell. Yep, that'll work. And we can use bone meal for now too. Okay, Stanum. This should be at stage 3. And look at that, it's 28. Very, very nice. And we have our... what did I say it was? It's not tin. Yeah, tin. Has to be tin. Okay. These guys need more fertilizer and more water and another breeding stick. Stickweed, harvest, bust it out, crop stick. Let's put the fertilizer back down there. Because we don't need any more stickweed. Fertilizer and water. We already have something that grew. See, that's what's nice when you start actually crossbreeding with the really high level seeds. You don't have to be waiting around hardly at all. Cactus, we need this too. For quests and for crafting later. Here is our beetroot. We're going to just take our seed. Fertilizer. We really should be doing that first. Forgot to put a crop stick on that one. Did we get the cocoa seed already? I don't remember. Let's go back and check. Stickweed. Yep. Fertilizer. Water. Stickweed. Bust it out. Fertilizer. Water. Crop stick. Hops. We don't need that anymore. We'll just grab that. Fertilizer. Water. There we go. And more hops. We don't want this. And what's here? Carrots. Okay, yeah, we'll take carrots. I didn't want to harvest it. I just want the seed. All right. It needs to grow like fast. Okay. Do we have the cocoa seeds already? I think we do. Huh, I do not see it here. I guess we don't. Oh, we need the Stanum seed back. Give me that. Beetroot, stickweed, hops. Hops. Alright. That's weird. I thought we had 2 cocos. Fine. We'll get the seeds and we'll harvest actual cocoa later. There we go. And carrot, grow please. There we go. It's going. Sometimes I hit the wrong button. Been known to happen. Okay, cactus is now grown. Let's grab the seed. And top that off. Pumpkin, also very handy to have. And a crop stick. All right. See, look, we've got an oak growing there. Probably an oak. This looks like another melon. I don't know. Do we have a high-level melon yet? Not sure. Oh, no, that's my cocoa. What am I thinking? We need it to be fully grown so we can get the seeds. That's either stickweed or sugarcane. We don't need either one. Okay. What we need to do now is really make a crop library. Let's just put all this stuff away for now. Carrots, actual crops we're going to put over here, plus the seeds that we don't need. Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought I had the cocoa already. Put all this stuff. Whoops, yeah. All of this stuff we're just going to put in here for now. Give me my shovel. Let's bring these down here. We need to bring our task screen in here because we're going to need fertilizer. You charge that there. Just saves it from having to resubmit it. It has to be completely empty in order to resubmit. Okay. Task screen. Hello, little coal generator. You've been good to us. But we don't need you anymore. Not right now. Let's put those extra wires away. Oh. We can already get down in here. And do we still have some of those universal cables on us? Yes. So we're going to do this for now. And we'll just put the task screen right there. I don't like it there. Put it right there. Yeah. Fertilizer. Now watch this. This is great. Oh, yeah. And then you go to synthetic acquisitions. Fertilizer. Oh, yeah. Give me some. Give me some more. Give me some more. And then you're up to 2 stacks. Really easy. And it hardly uses anything. I mean, these guys are already filling up with power. So, good deal. Up. Up. So what we need is a furnace. And some good crops. There's a sea pickle. I haven't found a real use for those. Oh, light green, I guess lime dye. Birch. Stickweed, don't need that. Alright. We need some different music. It's a little too relaxing. All right, let's see what the Minecraft inspired playlist has to offer. I don't know. Yeah, we need some time to curate this stuff. Give me the cocoa seeds. Red mushroom, also good to have. Don't need a stickweed. Let's get our carrot seeds now. Fully grown birch. I think it's probably a fully grown sea pickle. I don't know what this is. And stickweed. Okay, that's good for another round. So, I think what we need to work on is going ahead and getting a crop matron set up. Let's leave our cables in here. Extra fertilizer. More extra fertilizer. I don't know if the light level is so good over here. This one definitely needs something. Backpack. Just in case I set something on the ground, I don't want it to destroy the spark, which will be like 1 up now. There we go. I don't want to put one here because the red wheat, you do need to have a lower light level. It doesn't have to be um, non-existent. It doesn't have to be a redstone torch. It just has to be lower. So if we have to destroy a spark here, we will. Just leave that light, and we'll put another one here. All right. And we might need more along the edges. I don't quite remember. Put our sparks away. Okay. Oof. It's hard to decide what we need to do next. We really need to start working on the crop matron and stuff. Let's see. Sprouting new life? No. 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 Selective breeding. All right. Breeding mode. We already did the crop analyzer. We need to make a crop matron, which will give us the crop harvester, and a crop analyzer, which we compare with the crop library that we got. This simple one is not the one we want. We want the one that was left with Dr. Thorne. So we need to make a crop analyzer and a crop matron. Oh my goodness, this is really crazy music. You know, they had some Halloween spooky music once from Stream Beats, and it was really good. A really good mix. So, not really pleased with this, with the music on this stream right now. Hey Andy, how's it going? I'm probably going to be finishing up here in about 15 minutes. All right, let's see if we've got the stuff we need to craft these things. What is that? It actually crossbred into something different. All right. Did we lose this one? I don't know, but we'll fully fertilize it up. I guess we better give everybody a little more fertilizer. Don't want to lose the crop. See, these guys fully grew. That's very weird. Ah, see, it was already full of water and stuff. Okay. That should be good. Now, speaking of spooky, there's some spooky music. Yeah, waiting for tablets to kick in. I understand, man. Understand. Okay. Tell you what, this music will do it. This will do you in. Do you in real fast. Let's go ahead and put the bones in there too. Alright. Let's go see what materials we need to make. Oh, that's right. We can't. That's the problem. We can't access the bookmarks with this one, with this popped out, and I don't think there's a way of getting rid of that. Not enough space to display the bookmarks. Okay. Crop matron, crop sticks, machine block, and circuits. Oh, that's easy. Crop matron. I happen to have the crop sticks on me. Okay, we need to make some circuits. Ooh, do we have enough to make circuits? Let's see. I think those are on me. Yes. Oh, here we go. There's the circuits. Nice. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and... That stays on me. That stays on me. There we go. We're back to Muzak. This is supposed to be the Minecraft inspired. How come you don't use the garden cloches? I'm not there yet. I can, but right now I need to breed things with the IC2, and it's much easier to do. There are a couple things that we'll use the garden cloches for, mainly the mystical agriculture seeds, and growing rice, which I can't grow in the farm. Everything else, I just grow in there. It's just a whole lot easier, and you get better results. So, yeah, plus I'd have to hook up. I don't have a lot of redstone, so hooking up all the power and stuff. And besides, a lot of people will use the wires. I don't really like the aesthetic of all the wires hanging out. I prefer to use cables. So until I get all of the crops I want from IC2 automated, I don't even bother. Don't even bother with it. I think we need a machine lock. Yes, we do. We're going to need 2. Do I have enough? I don't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go ahead and cook up some more refined iron. But yes, I do make use of the garden closures. Man, I watch people play this pack and they struggle and struggle and struggle for resources. Like, man, just do what the quest book says. Just breed your crops. And people struggle with the redstone, but I just debunked that. You do not have to use a dark room. Just put them in a dark spot in your regular farm. And same thing with the blue wheat. You do not have to breed it under the water. You don't have to go to all that trouble. Although they have a nice underwater area in the farm, you can breed it through the crops that I'm breeding now, through the stickweed, through the farro, and then through the Aurelia. So your iron and your gold crops will breed everything you need. Stickweed, iron, and gold. Yeah, it breeds everything. And if you get diamond really early, then just use your diamond crops to breed, and then you just get whatever you want. The only thing you cannot breed on the regular farmland that I've found is the stuff that drops. Let's see. Crop analyzer. The stuff that drops the ink sacs. That you need to take your blue wheat and plant it under the water to grow that, to breed the ink sacs. That's the only way I've found to get it in this pack, is to actually breed the plant. Okay, I'm trying to think. There might have been one other one that you want to breed underwater. I just hadn't gotten that far, haven't really needed it, hadn't really needed the resource. Crop analyzer. Not that one. We want the big machine. The big one. Oh, it's going to take my crop analyzer. That's right. Got to be able to make another one. All right. Crop analyzer will have to wait. Let's see. What kind of recipe are we looking at? And I don't think we can get a new one. Yeah. We haven't made any glass yet either. I don't think... Well, I don't know. There's one more circuit and a piece of glass. Yeah, let's just make a new one. We'll get that all out of the way. Or did I use all my sand? Well, we have a way around that now too. I forget that you can get sand through this. I usually just make my own, but we're not to that point yet. Sand. There you go. There's another really, really fast one. Okay. Synthetic acquisitions. Yeah, take advantage of the power here. I haven't seen anybody take advantage of the power here either. Well, not to any extent. That's plenty. Okay. Let's take the quick way home. Take the quick way home. Okay, there's that. A little bit more glass. There we go. We'll go ahead and put the sand away. And crop matron. Oh, you know what? We left our crop analyzer. Oh, that's right. We were going to make a new one. Let's leave that one in there and get it fully powered. There's no reason to waste that. There we go. Okay. Crop analyzer. Let's make one of these first. And one of these. Ooh, we need another circuit. Redstone. Very precious. Oh, our machine block too. That's what we had to refine the iron for. Are we? We are one short. Well, that's interesting. I guess I only put 7 in there. That was dumb. Oh my gosh. Creepy music. All right. There we are. Crop analyzer. Now, let's turn both of those quests in. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. We need a lot of cable. So, hopefully that's enough. We are under selective breeding. Got those. Crop analyzer. This gives us a simple crop library. Chicken sandwich. I'm always up for a good sandwich. Okay, and there's our crop harvester. Basic field expansion upgrade. I think the harvester itself needs a couple to reach this out here. Okay, so what we are going to do, is get down into the hole here. This one is garbage. That's garbage. We want crop matron down here. And we are actually going to put it right under the water so we can check it out from up top. Gosh, it must be lagged. Okay, so now... Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm going to be changing that music this whole time. Okay, now we can put fertilizer in here. We can put the cells in here. We do need to feed it with an automatic fertilizer and a sink. Can we make logisticals yet? Let's see. No, we don't want logistical. We want fluid. Basic mechanical pipe. That's what we want. Basic universal. Basic mechanical pipe. Pump fluids. I happen to know where I can get some of those. And we'll need a sink and 2 ender chests. Well, I can think of a really easy way to do that. You know, first of all, let's see if we can even hook this up to power. Which is going to go right this way. Right this way, everyone. Don't be shy. Let's just go right on over yonder. Just like this. No, like this. There we go. Oh, apparently like this. There we go. 7, 6. Ah, no. Oh, I don't collect all the rewards because there's a lot of experience there. And if I end up biting the dust, losing all of the XP, I don't want to do that. So that's basically the only thing I haven't been collecting is the XP. And I'll collect it all at once I make an experience obelisk and I can store the XP in there. You need a ton of XP to enchant with apotheosis, like 200 levels or something totally insane. We have power. Yes, we do. We have power, and let's peek. So without any expansions, it hits perfectly, and it should reach up. Yep, it reaches just perfectly to the crops. All right. So we need to automate the crop matron first before we ever start harvesting. These seeds will die if you don't, because it'll be easy to forget. There's the cocoa beans. I knew I had the cocoa beans there somewhere. Okay. We aren't in need of any sandwiches yet. In fact, the experience obelisk, if I remember right, wasn't too hard. Yep. Emerald and obsidian. So for this pack, either post pneumaticraft armor or post nether. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, pneumaticraft armor, because it's either the nether fortress or out in the rail system. Because you get emerald blocks out in the rail system, but there are some uber spawners that you need to disable, because there's no way I'm fighting 2 witch spawners, a blaze spawner, a skeleton spawner, and I think it's 2 zombie spawners. No, in every room, but they're loaded with like diamond blocks and emerald blocks and some good loot too. So, but with the pneumaticraft helmet, you can actually hack the spawners to keep them from spawning anything. That's really, really nice. Okay, I came out here because I need to see if I can make a fluid pipe. What we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to mystical, or the agriculture section. Hello, cloches. I'll be back for you once I get into mystical agriculture. Okay, I will take these, and I think I can make 2 sets if I get all of these. I don't really like the look of these pipes anyway. I don't know why. I like the mechanism pipes. They're translucent, so you can see, what's inside. I like the look of them. All right, I guess I could have just typed /home. Okay. We were making fluid pipes. Not that type of fluid pipe. No, they're basic mechanical pipes. That's the mechanical pipes that transmit the fluids. Okay. Did we have an extra sink in here? I thought we got a sink as a quest reward. We used it for something, didn't we? Sink. Yeah, I actually thought there was a sink as a quest reward someplace. Well, I guess we make our own. Stone slabs. Do we have any? I don't need to look up how to make stone slabs. I just need to know if I have any stone. I have stone. Sweet. And we need enough glass to make a jar. Okay. So let's do this. Oh, jar. Oh, that's because my glasses. Aha! See, thinking ahead. There's a jar, and we need a full one. Not really needing. Oh. Well, guess we're gonna take. We're gonna take both jars over. We're gonna take both jars over. Yeah, I thought there was a sink reward in one of these. Either that, I just it's not showing up. That's okay. We usually use 2 or 3 sinks anyway. Whoa. A little carried away there. Beak. Oh my gosh, it's just... I don't know. I just don't need that too easygoing type music. Guess I should be finishing up soon. Okay, and get you. Top you off. Should be on, yes. Turn the faucet off. Always good not to waste water. Home. Okay, and we don't like talking in the back of the stream. I don't know, it's like keeps coming up, the music all sounds the same. It's all repetitive. Alright, let's make us a sink. Okay, we can't make the ender chest yet, can we? Because we need obsidian. Not that one. We want this one. Yep. We don't have obsidian quite yet. Oh, or blaze rods. We can get blaze rods. We have blaze rods. So, okay. Regular chests it is. Ooh. Chest. As in non-existent? Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna keep streaming. We're gonna keep streaming today. Let's eat the sandwich. Except this music is just driving me nuts. I gotta find something better to listen to. I don't really want to listen to blues. Okay, well here's one we haven't looked at. I have no idea what to expect here. Oh, well, that's promising. That doesn't sound too bad. Let's put our jar back down. And our crafting materials. We got the hemp seeds for. Oh, that's right. From. Okay, so we need to see if we can make the logisticals too. You know what? It's not as important. Not as important because we're going to have to use regular chests to put our fertilizer in manually to start. All right. We have, these guys are all living now, right? Yes, they're all living. And we have another wart. Oh, I didn't want to harvest it. Okay. I just wanted to fertilize it. If I don't need to keep the seed at all, then I should just harvest it. Or I don't, yeah. If I want to keep the seed, harvest the seed, then fertilize it. Because if you try to overwater it or over-fertilize it, it will just harvest it. I have to wait for it to grow again. Okay. I thought we had some chests hanging out. Yes. Okay. You know, let's go ahead and make a logistical. We'll get all that set up. Basic logistical transporter. See, these are cheap and they work great. Plus you can make a free set of everything with what you have at the garden cloches. It looks like I am... Oh, I mean, I've got plenty of copper and rubber. It's making the circuit itself that's getting a little pricey. We got to get that iron processed that we collected. I really should be doing more. Okay. Logisticals. Circuits. And logisticals. All right. Good night, Andy. You have a good night. Have a good rest. I will see you maybe tomorrow. Okay. Let's access the chest. Let's put the sink in first, because directly underneath the crop matron, there's going to be no crops. All right, we need our fluid pipe. Pump rate. All right. That's the one. We'll need to use... I think we can get... Oh, what is it? Quest. Synthetic acquisitions. No. We have to make one. Oh dear, configurator. Configurator. I think I actually have some lapis. We're about to find out. Did I not find a block of lapis? I did. I did. Voila. Lapis. Okay. You go in there. Extra glass. Extra soul sand. Extra slabs. Configurator. Let's make another... Got to make another circuit and get the rest of the iron out of here. There we are. Oh. I don't want to go out for redstone tonight. What have I got? Red. Plenty of torches. Get rid of those. Oh, let's get these bones. Terracotta. Bricks. Those don't need to be in there. Okay. Oh, yep, the circuit. And one of these. We don't even need it to have power. Okay, sink. Hooked up. Pull. Now, that should load that up, and if we put the hydration cell in, it will actually rehydrate the cell. And that will just keep that automatically hydrated, but we'll collect a few more anyway. Now, we need a shovel back. We're going to be very careful and only use one of the subsoils to plug this in. Okay, now that's the pipe. We need the logistical. So that way we can at least have 3 subsoil underneath for the farmland. Okay, and then we need our chest here, which this will eventually get to be an ender chest. And that way we can pump in fertilizer without a problem. So we go like this. And yep, it has rehydrated the hydration cell. It's going to load that up with fertilizer. Let's change this to hydration cell. And let's get 2 more. And then let's change that to fertilizer. Get 1 more there. And fertilizer. This gets a little repetitive, but we'll set up automation for the fertilizer soon enough. We are really set now. We got power. All we need to do is start generating some resources to make our first machines. And the macerator's a good start. What I need to do is start plugging that in. Okay, fertilizers. Let's keep one on us because we still are breeding over there in the stickweed area. And you guys get a couple extra cells. Now this will just, yeah, see, it's starting to use them up. Fantastic. So now anything we plant over here will automatically be good to go. Let's get crop stick here and get rid of this thing. No netherwort for you. I got a couple other things I want to plant here in the middle that don't necessarily need any subsoil stuff. Oh, and speaking of lapis, there we are. There's our blue wheat. So we're going to go like fertilizer, and I think we have another cell. Let's take a look. We have a cell that's not, it has seen better days, but go right here to the crop matron. We'll take this one and we'll put this one there, and it will eventually rehydrate it. So in fact, we put it up here. I think it gets first dibs. Yeah. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. So we have our blue wheat. Fantastic. See, it bred just fine. Did not have to do anything complicated. Usually I get it from my ferru, or from my iron. So this is good. It's really lucky. And then it cloned itself. Okay, so we left click because I want the seeds. Yes. Fertilize you, and then add a crop stick. And we'll go ahead and get another set of seeds. Stickweed, nope. Tea. Yes, we need the tea for quests. I still don't have my crop analyzer. It's plugged in downstairs, I think, still. Okay, I'll have to go grab it. There we go. We'll go ahead and get another netherwort seed. Because we'll need to plug all these things into the crop library here. Oh, okay, that's right. Simple crop library can go in there. We're not going to use it. We're going to use this one. And the crop analyzer. And what we need is to make a gadget. If I remember right. Let's go find out what that crop is first. Those can be regrowing while we just figure out what we're doing. Let's get you. We don't really need the configurator right now. We're going to need the expansion upgrade when we plunk down the harvester. We can't quite power it yet, but oh, I guess we could. We could hook up the coal generator. Don't have a lot of coal though, so I think we're going to harvest some things by hand for a little while. Let's find out what this is. This is stickweed. Oh. Why do we not have any fertilizer in that one? Okay, this is... Oh, okay. That's another tin. Oh boy. Put crop sticks down here and didn't fertilize anything. That's not good. We're going to lose whatever it decides to grow. This has no fertilizer. And what is it? Flowberry. We have one already. Alright. None of these had fertilizer, so I better check them all. Alright, it's almost time for another quick break. Okay, let's see, what have we got? We've got a melon, which I don't think I need anymore, but this is a regular berry. That'll work. This is hops, don't need it. Right button. There we go. Okay. Golly, I don't think I need... Oh, I can't carry that. I better put stuff up. All right. Crops can go in there. We'll just go ahead and put you guys up. And sort you. Put all you guys away. Okay, we need to put these down. Hemp seeds, you guys get put away there. Ugh, netherwort. Don't need the netherwort. Okay. We're going to let those grow, and we need to go get a gadget. And we got hoppers from a reward. So making one of these should be really simple. A transfer gadget. Compressed iron. I can't make compressed iron. Ooh. Can we make TNT yet? I guess we're going to find out. I don't want to make industrial TNT. Just a regular piece of TNT will work. Yep. Okay. More iron. Ooh. I hate wasting it, but do I want to do this? Let's see if we can make a furnace before we compress the iron. Let's see. That would be under Bootstrap Tech. Yeah, we don't need to make a compressor yet. There it is, electric furnace. That is what we need. Okay. Furnace. Just an electric furnace. Let's see. A regular furnace and a machine block. What does this take? This takes less iron. Oh, we don't want that. We want the electric furnace. Oh. Are we out of redstone again? No, we have it in our inventory. Bang. What do we get for that? Inferium coal. Don't really need that yet. We'll take it, put it away. Alright. Now we want the electric furnace. With another circuit. And more copper cables. Electric furnace. Oh, we don't want to use this. We want to use this one. Oh. Duh. When we can, we're going to make just a whole pile of these. Electric furnace. Great. So this goes here. Now what we can do is we take our iron. Let's go back and get it. I don't have to worry about wasting that TNT. Okay. Let's compress that. Iron. And we'll get this going. Because what we do is, if we put it into the macerator first, look at that loveliness. Yep, we're going to wait a little bit. We get 2 iron dusts. So we better not overload that. Actually, we got 1 more minute. Let's take our logistical transporters and our configurators, and we'll do this. Beep, beep, and then we will pull stuff out. Look at that. And then we'll end up with a transfer gadget on top once we can make them. And pull stuff out of chests so we can just load it up. Nice. Okay. While that's running, we're going to take a few minutes AFK. That didn't work now. Well, I guess that doesn't work now. We'll figure that out. Scene. There we are. And an unpause. And before we stream again, I'll see if I can figure that thing out to where we don't have the pause screen up, at least in the game. Okay, so we have the iron dust here. It's already pulling it out, right? Look at that. That is a nice bit of iron, and it's actually pretty darn fast. Upgrade to the electric furnace is the induction furnace. We'll need advanced machine blocks before we do that. So, that is refined iron, bronze, and aluminum. You know, we have a lot of stuff that needs to be put up here with transfer gadgets and stuff. What we need to do is over here plant a good quality oak sapling. No, don't know what that is. Let's go ahead and grab that one. No stickweed, no stickweed. And another red mushroom. Where is our crop analyzer? Please be our fair root. More stanum. Here. Don't. And tea, and don't really need any more nether wart or anything. These all look all right too. Fertilizer, all good. Okay. All right, so what we want is we want the crop library at the bottom. But it can't go there. What we need is another copper cable. So there, we put the crop analyzer Once we put the crop library down, it really needs to stay. That's the one, I guess, you lose all your seeds. I learned that the hard way. Had all my seeds in there, and I broke it, and it took all my seeds. Alright, so what we need is the transfer gadget to go on top of there, and then we'll put the crop analyzer on top. Don't really need... Yeah, we're going to need that as well, because it needs power. Okay. But crop library should... Anything that has stats on it, we can put in, and none of these have stats. Alright, oak. Oh, actually, just look up wood. Is it wood? Saplings. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so those are ones. I don't want those. Alright. Let's take these. Didn't we get a good oak sapling? I think we did. Open up the crop analyzer. 11, 7, and 8. That's meh. 7, 7, 7. I thought we grew a really good one over there. Maybe it died because I didn't have it fertilized. Okay, so... Or was it one of the birches? We can do that temporarily. I wonder... This works... Oh, we don't need the saplings. We need wood. Well, we'll just put them in here for now. Just like that. Okay, well, there's no saying that we can't just plant these for now. And then we'll replace them with a really good seed when we get it. So, and these will automatically be fertilized. Nice. Because we need some chests. Wow, look, it's all stickweed. That's not what we want. We might as well gather it. We don't need new stickweed either. Okay. Give us some good stuff. And what have we got as far as the iron goes now? Nice. All right, let's put more iron in there. That's all of our iron that we have. And let's get those smelting. Then we'll do the sticky resin at some point as well. I want to have a full stack to blow up. And then we'll be good. Let's get rid of the rest of these crops. We can take some cabbage seeds and tomato seeds though. We're gonna go like this. And let these guys grow. I've got my hoe with nature's blessing on it if I want some fast food. For now, I'm good. For now, I'm good. Put our food back on our hotbar. I could use a logistical here, but it's more compact to use the little transfer gadgets. Any of these with stats on them, we can put into the library now. That's a really good cactus, and we need to plant one. We need to plant a bamboo too, I think, for a quest. It needs more humidity. Wait a minute. What? Okay, there it is. I was gonna say. I shouldn't have to plant the bamboo underground. It's got 14 humidity. Oh, it needs less humidity. That's right. We'll grow it over here. Because that's going to automatically humidify it. I forgot about the bamboo. There we go. No humidity. And it'll be just fine. Okay. What else do we need to plant? Lots of unknowns. Probably need to plant a tea. Sugarcane will also be important, but we're not going to plant the cheapies. We'll plant a glowberry as well. No identified stickweed. Oh, there we go. All this stickweeds is like a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. Rainbow flower. We should plant one of those too. That's a really cheap spruce saplings. There we go. Alright, let's deposit these. If you try to shift click them in and they don't have stats on them, it won't go. All right. Let's put these into the furnace. We'll have that automated at some point too. And let's go blow some stuff up. Going out here. we have this area protected. Okay, I do not have a magnet on, so I don't have to worry about that. So, what we do, get our flint and steel. Let's put the TNT down first. Drop the iron. And... oh, back up, back up, back up. Kablam! Hey, we got more than 50%. We got quite a bit. That's good. That is good. So that's how we get compressed iron until we actually have a machine to do it for us. You there. You there. Let's take all you guys out. Okay. Drop some things off. Those. The sticky resin we need to go run through the furnace. So we put one stack in here. We don't need that much in here. Let's give you the redstone. Okay. Now, gadget. Transfer gadget. We can make 2 because we have 2 hoppers. There we go. Now, you put this here, like so. You click it once. No, with an empty hand. There. Now it's going to take from the top piece and pull it into the bottom. Crop analyzer. There we are. And it's got power. So we take seeds. Let's take the rainbow flowers. And it'll analyze them. It has to go through all 4 steps. And then when it's done, it pops it in here. And then this will suck it out the bottom. But we need a chest. We need lots of chests. Do this. And we're going to do the same thing. It's going to pull out the top. And we can deposit our... oh, yeah, we're going to need... that to push the chest behind. Oh, or put the chest on. Do we have any more chests? I don't think so. I don't like using the barrels. Seems like I always have trouble with the barrels working properly. But I don't like the look of them as much as just a regular chest. But I don't need to look up chest. I need to look up logs or planks. I have 1 plank. All right. We can make 1 chest. And let's convert it to a regular chest. Because my graphics pack, resource pack, will make it look like this really cool one. Yay! Get out of there. Now, we can put all of those other crops in here and it will automatically load them. Where's that rainbow flower? Oh, is it stuck in? I wonder if it'll allow... it doesn't allow inputs because I don't see it here. Machine access control. Side up is accessible. Import only. So what happened to the rainbow flowers? This is not good. Am I just looking at the wrong thing? Let's see. Cactus, Stanum, stickweed. Oh, because the rainbow flower, of course it looks like a cauldron. What else would it look like? My goodness. Okay, another temporary. Don't think we'll need it a long time, but it'd be nice to have a stack of dyes without having to plant each individual flower. Yeah. All right, let's harvest some cactus while we're here and get a few logs. And we better check status on fertilizer. Yes, we're still, ooh, yep, running low. May need to put another thing of fertilizer in. Cactus, because why not? And then we should put in some more sticky resin. All right. You guys go there for now. And we're going to dump. Let's do the ones with multiples first. And the Stanum. That's the only biggie we have, isn't it? The only... Yeah, I don't want to plant the farrow if I don't have to. Let's try to get them to happen naturally with the bigger crops. Okay, so where's the Stanum? Stanum, Stanum, and then this. We want to plant a red mushroom as well. Okay, we have room for 4 more. All right, that's good. Good to get started. So now we have our crop analysis, our seeds anyway, fully automated. We have fertilizing automated over here, so we can just do some manual harvests here without worrying about fertilizing them first. You know, we might go ahead and take those other rainbow flowers out, because why not? By the time we automate, we probably won't even need those there. Needs more light, eh? Okay, so we should probably put a light over there. Oh, blue wheat. Let's go ahead and analyze these. Okay. We're going to plant these on the edge here. It needs more humidity. Really? I don't remember ever having trouble with that. I know what we'll do. And this won't even plant because the humidity is too low. That's growing just fine. Okay. Oh, okay. Now it's been watered. There's a little more humidity. Okay, I think I want to redo that and put that there, but there is a way to make more humidity. A little bit cheaty, but we're going to take advantage of what our base is made of. Look, this is wart in the walls, but if you take a look out here, that is prismarine. So what we're going to do we're going to dig up here and grab some prismarine. It's up here somewhere. I know it's up here. We're going to hit the top somewhere. There we are. There we are. Everybody remember where we parked. And this right here, you can't see. A little bit of glass, doesn't matter. Okay. I guess we should have... okay, right under here is a better bet. Okay, yeah, there's still some glass here. Okay. I think we want a couple pieces of the prismarine anyway for other reasons. And I don't have anything on... Oh, okay, you know what I can do is I can go home. Let's make ourselves a pick. And then back. Back. We just make one strip right across here. Maybe there's a better place to harvest this, but I'm not sure where. Yeah, because that would be open. Yeah, all of that is. Did I just drop it? Phew. That was a close one. Alright, let's put that one back. I don't know why. And let's get our moss blocks back. And sweet. We'll just go home. We'll just go home. And let me show you what's so cool about these. Humidity 2 for subsoil. And we're going to plant these along here. So. All right. So when we replant one, we'll see if we get that message again. But that'll add 4 humidity. You know what? We're going to put 2 here and we'll just move it over. We'll We'll just move it over when they're done. Okay, let's gather some more fertilizer. Crop fertilizer. Very good. Let's come over here. And put all this stuff away. Quest for fertilizer. I got some fertilizer for you. In real life, I just cleaned quail cages. Had two 30-pound buckets full of fertilizer. All right. Yeah, this is just quest acquisition easy mode. By plugging your task screen right into these. Super easy. Okay, let's get some fertilizer going. How low are we in here? Okay, we're full up now. So that'll last a little while. Not to the point where I feel comfortable like leaving it overnight or anything. But oh, look how pretty these are. That's so cool. Put that one away. Like that. Oh, that's right. It needed more light. Light level is 11 over here. So it's still growing. It's not too bright. Light level is 12, 12, 11. So it needs at least a 12 to grow. Okay, and let's put right here maybe? Don't want it too far over there. Okay, that's still 11 over here. I think red wheat needs a little bit lower, so I'm thinking there's probably a light source right here somewhere. Light level 9, 8, 9. There we go. It's back to 11. Okay, so the light source, it was blocking from over here somewhere, wasn't it? See, you can't tell where they are. Alright, well I guess that's something we worry about later. I don't remember how low it needed to be for the red wheat to actually grow. But okay, we want to move you over here. Oh, we were going to see if we can plant the rainbow flower now, right? It needs more light. Fine. No planting. Okay. We are going to plant this one. Where are my crop sticks? Yeah, see this is, again, it's one of the bottlenecks, but it's not entirely unenjoyable. It needs more humidity. Oh, I just planted the crop stick. I have to wait for the crop matron to catch up and give it some water. We'll take this opportunity to grab a little bit of tea. Is nearing the end of my stream. Got about 25 minutes. I normally don't stream this long, but this, like I said, this is a good spot in this game to try to just get through and get some of the crops harvested. as well as start to process some of the ores that you get in the nether. Again, one of the longer boring periods to get through. Okay, we have water now. This can't grow here. It needs more humidity. It's at 17. All right then. So a little bit slower growth, maybe a little, fewer nutrients, but and let's take these out. Put that back. Okay. Eventually we'll get all of these perfect for all of these crops. All right. All right, do we have any more, like, decent crops over here? Is that a nether wart? Glow shroom. Okay, there's another one that we need to work on. Don't need another glowberry. We need to leave that one. Don't need another sea pickle. Whew, there's a lot of sea pickles. Pumpkin will go ahead and take the seed. And is this another glow shroom? It is. Fine. Let's go ahead and I think, did we get any glowstone? We did. We got a bit of glowstone from the nether. Well, let's put all this stuff away and we'll go see what we can see. Now, this is only going to be temporary. I'm going to plant this right here. It needs more light. Oh, brother. Oh, we're at light level 9. That needs to get, we need to get a spark over here. To remind me. Put a spark right there. Okay, humidity 20. It can't get any better than that. So, 3 prismarine under these. And you can't tell me you need more humidity. But, you see, look. It grows just fine. It doesn't die. So, yeah, there's no reason you can grow this outside of the water area. For sure. Okay. We got more crops we need to put in there. I don't even know what these are. Probably some sort of stickweed. Or sugar cane or something. I probably busted them too early. All right, more green crops and stuff and things, and let's put a stack of resin in there because we're going to need more rubber. Okay, what else have we got in here that doesn't go in here? Put the bones back. The dye. Probably going to need more than a stack of dye, but for now, that's good. And yeah. We need another stack of fertilizer. You guys will go in here. Let's take these. Our machines. Yeah, well, that's kind of like a machine. It's a composter. More flowers. We'll put the seed enhancers in here. Terrawort, if we ever need it. Okay, put all this stuff away. Let's grab a spark. I don't use a whole lot of them, so I'm not too concerned. Just enough to light this farm area up. Nice. Hopefully we have some of each dye. Looks like we... Yeah. Looks like we do. Yep, we even have some white. Okay. Let's go fertilize the row. Oh, glow shroom. Okay, now, in order to get glowshroom to work, you take your glowstone dust, make your glowstone. Now, I didn't get much from the nether, but really only need one. Now, let's see. What? Of course, I need more to scan. All right, in order to get glowshroom to grow, you don't make it happen by putting glowstone on top. You only need it to encourage the glowshroom itself to finish growing. It's kind of like the metal crops. You can breed it without anything, but once you get the glowstone, or once you get the glowshroom to spawn, oh, well, actually we need to fertilize it too. Be good. Then you need the glowstone above it. Right, let's fertilize you. Let's go charge our crop analyzer. Love this, it's so fast. It's a lot faster than depleting it and putting it back into the task screen. Oh, sorry about the slurps. Fantastic. All right, up. Okay, stage 1. Okay, so that is the only problem with the glow shroom. I don't think... Yeah, it stops at stage 1. So if you try to pop this out, yeah, you aren't going to get a seed. It's too little. Too little. Alright, let's get all this stuff going again. We're still going for metals. Other than tin. Although we probably could plant some of the tin now. Why don't we go, in the last few minutes we have, collect everything that we have that needs to go into the macerator. Make a few more gadgets and a few more chests. Now that we have some iron. Because we need iron for the crops. Oh. We need iron for the hoppers. Okay, so get all this stuff out. Iron, yay! And let's make chests by hand. Okay. Hopper. Gadget. Yeah. These aren't quite coordinated. Hopper. Let's make 2. And then 2 of these. Now we have 2 gadgets and 2 chests. And let's put all these dice in here. Oh. Oh! Thank you. Alright, don't click on anything with your gadgets. We need 4. Okay, I don't see it. We're just gonna have to find it by hand. And we harvested a bunch of stuff. We only have 8 aluminum ingots. No, we collected those, but we gathered a bunch of stuff, didn't we? Raw. Okay, let's look up raw. There we go. Okay, I don't think the uranium or the osmium gets ground. I think everything else does. Guess we'll find out. Alright. Up. Okay, gadgets. Moss. Oh, my moss is gone. And for some reason, whenever I try to put chests on top of the gadgets, it like boots it somewhere really weird. So, what did I do with my? Okay, I know I picked it up when I came down from the Prismarine area. And I know you collect it when you hit it with your hand. I know I didn't have a tool in my hand when I did it. There it is. Okay. Chest for the macerator. Chest for the furnace. What do we want to take care of first? This will be enough for... there we go. For at least 1 crop to grow, and that's all we need. This will be enough for 1 crop to grow. Let's put the tin in here first. Oops. Because we have tin. Definitely. We already have the tin crops. Oh yeah. Cassiterite's tin, isn't it? Are we supposed to macerate this? Yes, we do. Okay. In you go. We got plenty for our crops now. Nickel? Yep. And lead, I think, does too. Okay. And definitely the copper. So, I mean, it's not ore tripling, quadrupling, whatever, but the ore doubling is more than enough. You get the dusts from the crops. So, yeah, ore doubling is more than enough for now. Should we do... Let's go ahead and do some more iron. This stuff all needs to get put up. Okay, you go in there, and then we'll just put all of this stuff in the furnace. put all that first. Because that's a lot. So we'll just take it out when we get more metal we need to process. Yeah, because the macerator will be going. And, oh gosh, we need to get all this stuff out. There we go. Making progress. Let's take crop sticks. Put those there. Okay. It looks like we have time for one more round of looking for crops. Blue wheat. All right. What we want is to see if we can get an extra seed. Only one seed. Humidity at 10, and I think once it gets water, we can do that ourselves. Humidity 20. Okay. So we will plant, and I'm not getting any message now. You know what? I think we're just going to harvest these. So we have a little bit of lapis, and we'll let it clone right there. And we'll let it clone. No, because I don't have the prismarine planted down there, so no worries. Okay. Let's harvest these guys just because we can. I'm thinking we may want to make a little bit of charcoal as well. So that's not a lot, but it's something. Let's drop this stuff off and do another round of trying to clone the, or not clone, breed the stickweed. Breed the stickweed. I don't think we just need actual cactus for anything. We're gonna put it in there though. Okay, and there is our glow shroom. Quest completed. Now the question is, did we get 4 back? No, we only got 2. Meh. That's okay. We will... need to plant this over here. I want to plant it right here. Let's move the cactus. I know you can't grow. I'm not quite done growing cactus yet. Can we plant that? Yeah. And we'll put a piece of glowstone above that. But at this point, we'll have to go to the nether. Oh no, wait, actually we don't. Don't we get a reward? Let's see. Select a breeding. No. We don't. I was thinking we got another piece of glowstone. Alright. We'll have to go back to the nether and find another piece of glowstone. 20 more cactus. We got crappier glow shrooms than we started with. That's okay. We really don't need more than 1 seed. Okay. We were going to do this. We were going to do this thing. Crop stick. And there was nothing else here but stick reeds. What is this? This is another glow shroom. Nope. What's this? Malachite. Okay, so there is our copper. And we're at stage 3, so we can pop that guy out. Oh, let's... That is a nice looking copper too. Fully analyzed. Gosh, we need this area really to crossbreed. Because I want iron, copper, and what did I say? I don't even remember. Gold. Well, yeah, let's wait on the copper. Let's breed the iron enough. So we have plenty of copper for now. So let's breed the iron enough first. So where we can at least get the gold. And then maybe we'll turn this section over here into breeding. And yep, replant the red wheat later. Okay. Fertilizer and stuff. Good. Birch. We already have a pretty good birch. Oh, we got the seed anyway. Sometimes it happens. But yeah, I've noticed with some of the higher level crops, maybe it has to do with because they have ratings. I guess if we wanted sugarcane, we just got it. Because tier 6, okay, so maybe it has to do with what tier they are, because I think diamond and gold or whatever, the tier is higher, so that's why you have to have the higher level seed to get them. All right, but I guess there's still a very remote chance that you get one when it's not grown. All right, and now we have even more resin. There's our Pharaoh just waiting there, and like, no, I want better. I want better for our garden. Put you away. I'm gonna keep this on us because we really need to be doing that first thing when we get back on. All right. And how much room do we have up here? Stickweed, sugarcane, sweet berry bush, and tea. I don't think we have enough room in our little chest here. There we are. But eventually, it will get them all analyzed, all automated. Look at that. We are already doing some automation. This is almost done. Let's put all this stuff in the furnace. Whoop. And some more iron to cook. Yep, let's put you guys up there so the resin goes in last. Nice. Okay. Put you over there. Although we probably should make some paper and stuff for our little crafting storage. Almost cleaned out. Yep. Yep. Look at this. We're doing well. We already have blue wheat. We, well, lapis. We already have tin and copper. And we're just... Okay, there's a really good oak. And I don't know what this is. And there it is. There's our redstone. Let's give you a little bit more fertilizer and just, just to be safe. But yeah, look, stickweed. Although it's easier to get from the metal crops, hey, you can just breed it right from the stickweed. You do not need to go through all of the hassle of planting in a dark room and, yeah, all of that nonsense. So there you go. And that looks like a pineapple. Oh, it's potato. It's a grown potato. Those always looked really weird to me. But yeah. Do we want to overlook our very cool crops and get rid of this? Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. All right. So, background, creepy music. Thank you so much for tuning in. We did a lot of grinding today. So, yeah, not the most riveting of content, but as I said it repeatedly, I will say it again. This is the real bottleneck. I think this is the most grindy part of the pack, and that's trying to breed your redstone and breed your iron, and then breeding your gold, and then breeding your diamonds. But yeah, you start with the reward of stickweed that you get with the high level crops, and you see how fast they grow. They have a less chance of crossbreeding than they do of cloning at that high level, but it goes so fast that you're really better off just crossbreeding the higher crops. And like I said, we've already got lapis, we've already got the bone flour for our fertilizer, and yeah, we only have a couple crops left, and then we can plant that fully out. We already have resources going behind us, taking advantage of the power setup that's already here. So again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. In the meantime, play hard, die often, and leave a good looking corpse.